Hi, it's Lindsay Carlson here. An unexpected surprise to end 2024. My parents actually let me have all their old 8 tracks and audio cassette tapes. So I'm going to do 2 videos here going through, looking at what all was in the bag they gave me. So for video 1, we're going to look at the audio cassette tapes. Let's not waste any time and go ahead and get started. Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Deja Vu. Days in the Life, The Lost Beatles Archives. I'm guessing this is like interviews. The Best of Bread. The Very Best of the Doors. Cruisin' 1985. This is like a various artists compilation, but it has like chatter between tracks like it's in the style of a radio broadcast. Eagles' Greatest Hits Volume 2. The Monkees, More Greatest Hits. I do want to point out also, most of these do not have cases. The Yardbirds' Greatest Hits. Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon. Very few households don't have a copy of this album. The Best of Chuck Berry. Loggins and Messina, The Best of Friends. George Harrison, Best of Dark Horse. Jimmy Buffett, Songs You Know by Heart. There's these Disney Discovery Series tapes. The Beatles 6, that's like a cassette tape of one of their American release albums. Further Down the Road, I'm guessing this is like a country compilation. Rockin' 70s, the Top Gun soundtrack, movie I've watched more times than any others. And when you look at how badly faded this side of the tape is, you can tell how much I listened to this as a little boy. Scholastic Cassettes, Clifford's Halloween. I'm guessing that's like Clifford the Big Red Dog on tape. La Bamba original motion picture soundtrack. This has an Arby's logo on it. It says The Three Little Pigs. So this is probably like a kid's meal toy. The Beach Boys, Surf's Up. Yeah, Cream and Derek and the Dominoes. 50s Explosion original artists. Jimmy Buffett, One Particular Harbor. Eric Clapton, Timepieces 2, live in the 70s. The Allman Brothers, Best of the Allman Brothers. Roy Orbison, In Dreams, The Greatest Hits. The Beatles, Love Songs. Thelma and Louise original motion picture soundtrack. Kind of weird because I don't really envision my parents watching that movie. More songs from The Big Chill. Interesting trivia, The Big Chill was directed by Lawrence Kasdan. He was best known for being a screenwriter, having worked on both the Star Wars and the Indiana Jones series. He was the writer of The Empire Strikes Back. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Damn the Torpedoes. Doobie Brothers, Best of the Doobies. The Best of B.J. Thomas. George Harrison, Cloud 9. Rod Stewart, Every Picture Tells a Story. Uriah Heep, The Magician's Birthday. Interesting trivia, all of the musicians on this album are dead with the exception of guitarist Mick Box. He's the only surviving original member and the only original member still in the band. Linda Ronstadt, Greatest Hits. Strange Brew, The Very Best of Cream. The Best of the Guess Who. Blind Faith. Supergroup with Eric Clapton and Steve Winwood. They only made one album. Loggins and Messina, The Best of Friends. Didn't we already have this one earlier? My parents must have bought more than one copy. 16 of their greatest hits. The Mamas and the Papas. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. Stranger in Town. My parents actually bought me this cassette tape for my birthday because when I was a kid I was obsessed with the song Old Time Rock and Roll. The Best of Carly Simon. Hits of the Lovin' Spoonful, Volume 1. The Worst of Jefferson Airplane. Pretty humorous name for their best of compilation. Kenny Loggins, Celebrate Me Home. The Beatles, Rock and Roll Music Volume 1. Looks like a compilation of songs from their early days. Buddy Holly Lives. 20 Golden Greats. And there you have it. That's a pretty eclectic, pretty mixed collection there. How about you? What was your favorite item in here? Do you have a collection of cassette tapes? Are these something that you like to buy? Comment down below and let me know what you think. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel for more content. I'm always posting new videos. And make sure you give us a like if you found it helpful. I'm Lindsay Carlson. I'll see you next time.